Ibrahim Traore is so selfish. He is so selfish about himself. He is so selfish about himself. Ibrahim Traore is so selfish about himself. He doesn't care about himself. He cares about the people. He cares about the people who have placed him there. He understands that these people are the people I'm supposed to be serving, the people I'm supposed to be working for. And that is why you see him very early in the streets. In the streets. You know, sometimes I sit down and ask myself a lot of questions. And sometimes I don't understand this Ibrahim Traore. Sometimes I ask myself, is this guy from the earth really? Or where did he descended from? Because the things that this guy is doing are insane. Like, for a very long time, I've never seen someone who is doing the things that Ibrahim Traore is doing. I saw this guy very early in the morning, in the street, very early in the morning. It's still, I think it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. It's still dark everywhere. Eh? He has come to see the workers that are sweeping the streets. And I'm like, is this a president, a whole head of the state? Like, this guy is just a leader. He just has leadership in him. Like, I don't understand. This guy is doing things you cannot even be able to understand. Like, I'm asking myself a lot of questions, This guy is in the street. Check out this video. Just check out this video.
Bonjour, bonjour. Comment vous allez? Yika lafi. Zakramba. Tum kiware. Yam yika lafi. Thank you, maman. Ah, d'accord. Quand on va maintenant pousser am yibeo. Ni tumto. Ami. Inch'Allah, merci beaucoup. Ami. Bonjour, bonjour. Comment vous allez? Yika lafi. Zakramba. Tum kiware. Yam yika lafi. Thank you, maman. Ah, d'accord. Quand on va maintenant pousser am yibeo. Ni tumto. Ami. Inch'Allah, merci beaucoup. Ami.
He has come on the street to see the people who are sweeping the street in the morning. Those ladies, those women. He has come to greet them and see how they are working. Like, and he is just friendly. He is not like acting like the boss. He's even greeting them with a lot of fear and respect. And sometimes I sit down and ask myself, what's the problem? What is the problem with African leaders? Is it hard to behave like Ibrahim Traore or do things like how Ibrahim Traore is doing? How hard is it for you to deliver or do something the way Ibrahim Traore is doing? Because I have found it so interesting. Even it's difficult for me myself to understand that. We have leaders in Africa who the last time I saw something like that was with this president who died, Tanzanian president. Who was he? John Pombe Magufuli. Magufuli was the last president I saw him doing such kind of a thing. When he was on the streets, also collecting litter from the street with other workers. And he used to say every day, we must work. Lazima tufanye kazi. And the same thing, I'm seeing it with Ibrahim Traore. And you know, I think John Pombe Magufuli was eliminated because he was someone who was just outstanding. And so I'm seeing the same thing with Ibrahim Traore, something I've never seen for a very long time. I've taken a very long time. It's quite some time I've not seen something like that in my life. And I don't know what to say. I find it so difficult to explain. This man is in the street early in the morning with other people. He has come to see how they are working, to greet them, to have a conversation with them. And you're telling yourself you have leaders in Africa? You don't have leaders in Africa. The only one leader we have in Africa is Ibrahim Traore. That young man is determined. He is so passionate in whatever the thing he's doing. He is very passionate. He is very, like, he does things with one heart. Tell me, who can do that? You know, the problem with these leaders, it is just to walk in big cars and luxurious cars and like putting on suits. They don't even know how the street is looking like. They don't even know if there are people out here who are working, eh, who are working every time, day and night. They don't even know, and it's none of their business. But Ibrahim Traore is so outstanding, my friend. This man, I saw him. He has a pineapple plantation, and he does not send people to the pineapple plantation to go and watch over the plantations. He goes there himself, man. He goes there himself. He walks there himself personally. It is so interesting, and sometimes it is something that makes people like. It gives us a lot of courage that actually Africa can come back to its initial value, its original quality and its original picture once again. Because if we can have 2 leaders or 3 leaders like Ibrahim Traore, if we can have 2, 3 of them, then Africa can be somewhere else. This, I found it so interesting. I sincerely don't have words to explain this. I really don't have words to explain this. I don't know how I can put it. I don't know how I can say it. But sincerely speaking, I found it so interesting. This guy is exceptional, man. This guy is doing wonders. Sincerely, when are we going to have leaders in Africa who are going to behave like the way Ibrahim Traore is behaving? Who are going to work like the way Ibrahim Traore is working? This young man is working like he's determined in whatever the thing he's doing. We have leaders in Africa, their work is just to do corruption and to be greedy, to splash government money, public money, and use it however they want, imposing high tax on people, and at the end of the day, we cannot see where that money is going. There is no development, there is no infrastructure, the country is just stuck at the same point, and nothing is happening completely. The country is just stuck. They think we chose them to be bosses for us. They have failed to realize that we are the bosses. And let me tell you something. Whatever you have seen in that first video where Ibrahim Traore is walking on the street very early in the morning with those ladies who are sweeping the streets, that picture he has posted, he has displayed there. It is to show you that whenever we are voting for you or we are choosing you as a leader into the government, we are not choosing you for you. We are not choosing you for you to go there and become a boss for us. We are choosing you. You are a servant. We are making you a servant. You serve us, okay? And we pay you because it is our taxes that is paying you. So we are paying you with our taxes. We are choosing you. We are your bosses. You are our servant because we are the one who placed you into that government to serve us. So when you go there, you need to understand that you are going there to serve people, not to serve yourself. You are going there to serve us who are your people, okay? Because we are the bosses. We gave you that work. We have employed you. We are your employer. You are an employee. Okay? You work for us. We pay you through our taxes. So the issue of going there and then you become so naggy that we cannot say anything, you can't speak anything. You become so nasty to an extent. You don't want to listen to the people that are people who are speaking. You don't want to listen to the voices of the people. You think now when you have gotten there, you are a boss now. Nobody can touch you. Your work is to work with bodyguards. You don't want people to come to you to your place. You don't want people to come to. In fact, let me tell you something. The home or you as a servant, as a politician, you as a servant, you're supposed to be walking to every home of the citizens in your country. If you cannot go to every home, we know sometimes you cannot go to every home, but at least show out that you're walking, at least you're meeting the people. The people in the villages who don't even know their president, they've never met him. Even the president does not know if those kind of villages exist. And this is what I'm saying. These are the kind of things that I'm saying. Eh? Ibrahim Traore is showing the value, the qualities, the characters of a leader, of a servant. He is a servant. He is doing that not because he is so low, or rather, not because his standards are very low. No, he is doing that because he understands that, number one, he is a servant. So he must walk and see people. You know, the way when he meets those people, when he gets to where those mamas are, he greets them with some kind of respect because he understands that these are the people who have employed me. They are my employers. They are paying me. Okay, so he greets them with some kind of respect. You guys, what are you telling me? And then you're telling me we have leaders in Africa? We don't have leaders in Africa. These people who are walking around with the big cars, their work is just to remove their hand from the window and greet people. Hey, hey, from the window. They don't even care if those people have slept hungry. They don't even care if those people have taken their children to school. They don't even care how they're living. Which kind of leadership is that? That's not leadership, man. That is not leadership. That is misuse of public resources around here, and you don't even care. You don't care about the people who voted for you. And then you will come next time you want them to vote for you. You're pretending to be good. Can we see the work right now before you come back for the next election? Like the way Ibrahim Traore is showing us the work. That man is working. Like, he is working. He does not care even about himself. Ibrahim Traore is so selfish. He is so selfish about himself. He is so selfish about himself. Ibrahim Traore is so selfish about himself. He doesn't care about himself. He cares about the people. He cares about the people who have placed him there. He understands that these people are the people I'm supposed to be serving, the people I'm supposed to be working for. And that is why you see him very early in the streets very early, in the streets, trying to see how things are working, how things are going. And he does not come when he's inside the car. He comes walking by foot, meeting people who are sweeping. You know, to some point I even thought he was even about to take that broom and also start sweeping, because he just looked like he can do that. You guys need to see that. And you guys, as African leaders who are pretending to be leaders and you're not leaders, you need to see that and you need to change. Sincerely speaking, right now we only have one leader, and that leader is Ibrahim Traore, nobody else. All these others are just empty debba's who are making a lot of noise and being idle, and they have nothing to do. You know, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. That is why they're just doing devilish things and misusing public money and making children suffer, and people, mothers and fathers, suffer around, and they don't care because they are not leaders. African streamer family, I I I I know that video is you're going to find it very interesting. Very interesting. Ibrahim Traore is a leader and a half. There is no any other leader I've seen like that young man. That young man is proving to be a leader like no other. A leader like no other. You need to see that young man. You need to see what he's doing. He's doing wonders. You guys.